Well, it's about 3 p.m. Central Time in Texas, 10 o'clock p.m. at night here in Cairo, Egypt. Well, it's been quite an adventure. Need a shower, need a shave really bad. Been on a plane since yesterday, and so just coming in, ate, met everybody, met a few people with the group, and I ended up getting a hands-free chest video recorder, which I thought was great, which has actually just been fantastic. I was able to record coming into the airport, getting some things. The drive over here is just crazy. You can imagine if you look around, it's kind of like Afghanistan and Mexico all mixed together. And if you don't know anybody here, which luckily with the tour group, and they're very experienced with Egypt, but if you just decide just to visit Egypt on your own, forget it, man. You wouldn't. I don't think anybody would last a day. It is insane. It's a different culture. The people are real nice. The people I've met are really, really nice. A lot of it kind of reminds me of Mexico. How some people, from what I heard, I haven't seen any of this, but from what I heard, you got to pay the police. There's some corrupt, a lot of hand and tongue-in-cheek and hand-in-hand stuff kind of goes on around here. There's a lot of corruption. It's the same story that I've heard with Mexico, so it's kind of like that. But to me, it's a lot wilder. And on the way over here, I guess the issue of the day was politics, and obviously people don't understand American policies towards Egypt, and they want to know where the money gets sent over here, why it's going to environmental things instead of health care and other things. Since they're sending the money, I think there were some questions about what the government does with the money that we've sent. We haven't sent any money lately. I think we were supposed to send them a couple of billion in aid. I don't think we've sent it this year, or maybe not even last year. I don't know. But so that question came up, and I just explained our position that Americans are just like anybody else in any other country. You have poor people, you have rich people. A farmer here is no different than a farmer there, and or a fisherman. It's the same problems. And I think he was shocked when I told him that we had 29 million people on welfare, and he didn't know what welfare was. So I explained it to him, and then he said, "Well, I thought that the land of opportunity was the land of opportunity, and everybody there was rich." And I had to tell him that no, that's not the case. You have low class, middle class, and high class, as we all know. Anyway, there does seem to be a tendency. They do love the Russians. They like the Russian people. He said the gentleman in particular seemed to like the Russians. They built a big dam over here, and I guess Russians did a really good job on the civil affairs, hearts and minds missions. Talked about politics with the new government, the revolution last year. They're all going to give him a chance and see how he does, and if not, they'll vote him out. So they like that idea. It seems to be that they really are glad that they have a say in who their leader is going to be, even if whether he is perfect or not on their side, or whether he is on their side. They're all going to give him a chance to try to do something. So I guess that kind of remains to be seen. I came up to the airport, and right there in the Egyptian airport, it had a statement from Obama saying that America's children needs to learn and be like Egypt's children. And there it is, right there in the airport. That America's children ought to be like the Egypt's children. So I thought that was kind of interesting. I didn't get a chance to videotape it. I had my chest recorder, and I was walking through the airport, but I could tell people starting to get kind of nervous about it. And just landing, I didn't want to draw any attention to myself with this little red light blinking on this recorder, and everybody wondering what I've got. You know what I mean? So I went ahead and turned it off, and so I feel more comfortable about it. But as far as the upcoming days, we are going to tour some pyramids. The pyramids are just right outside. I drove up. I got some pictures of we're in a palace, basically. It was built in the 1800s, and it's humongous. It's a huge palace. It's extremely nice. I was shocked because we drove past mountains of trash beside the road, people walking the streets. I mean, there's a big old trash fire on the highway, and people it's like no big deal. The driving here was crazy. Driving over here, there really are no lanes. You have a wide stretch of road, some stripes. You just ride the stripes. Everybody's honking at each other, weaving in and out, blinking their lights at each other, and that's just how it does. Nobody gets mad. They're just trying to get by and do things. They're just trying to get from point A to point B. But I got all that recorded, and you'll see that in my other video. And but that was absolutely wild. I guess I didn't film a whole lot on the way over here. I guess I'll chronicle it. I landed in Munich in Germany, and got on the plane here, and everybody spoke German practically, and so it seems like there's a lot of people. There's a lot of Western tourists here. I mean, not particularly where I'm at, and I don't know where they go, because I mean, I'm looking around the city thinking, I can't see where they could possibly go to stay, because this place is destroyed. This town is destroyed. Either that or I just got driven through like a bad part of the neighborhood. But I mean, I'm talking must have driven through 10 miles or 20 miles of just might as well have been Hurricane Katrina gone through this place. But the people are really nice and really helpful. I don't know if that's because they're kind of affiliated with the resort and hotel and business and money, or that's the way they are. I guess in the upcoming 2 weeks I'll find out. But it's been good so far. Made to feel very welcomed here. Obviously I got a cold that I just developed on the way over here, or just before I got here. So anyway, I have no phone. I'm gonna try to get internet set up, internet connection. As far as the exchange rate, it's Egyptian pounds, and so it's like £6 to $1. So anyway, I got $500 and ended up getting however many pounds, but it doesn't seem to really matter because they still charge you whatever the dollar would be, or what you would probably think that the dollar would be. So it's not like you're really getting a great savings or buying anything cheap around here. Of course, then again, it could be because of the people we're dealing with the resorts and stuff. Right now, I feel real comfortable with the group that I'm with. They definitely know what they're doing. They're from Egypt. They visited here. They're all obviously fluent English and Arabic speakers. And so it's going to be an amazing time. I can't wait to see the pyramids. I was told that they're opening up a labyrinth that has not been open to the public for the last 20 years. And I believe that they're going to open it up to us. The guy that I'm with actually has very special relationships with antiquities here and the government here. And it looks like they're going to open it up for us. Anyway, it's going to be a long and interesting 2 weeks. I'm going to try to videotape, obviously, all the sites that I see, and at the end of the day, try to recap the day for things that I missed or anything that's going on that I didn't record. Anyway, I guess I'll go ahead and try to get an internet connection and get that going, and see if I can get Vonage and make some phone calls and get ready for tomorrow. We hit the bus at 8 o'clock tomorrow, and we head out to the sites. I think we head out to the pyramid, and I think after tomorrow we actually go in the pyramid, or go inside one of the pyramids. So that's going to be pretty exciting and pretty interesting. But I'm just shocked at this. Shocked. It was culture shock when I got there, though. I'll tell you what, man. It was definitely an eye-opening experience to see the streets and the mountains. I mean, mountains of trash. I mean, 6 feet high, on fire, on the highways, just driving on down, or smoldering, just driving on down the road, and people hanging around, and it's interesting. So it's like, to me, if I were to describe Egypt so far in my very short term, I see a lot of people like at the airport. They want to make money. They hustle for money. They're all about making money and making business. Get a tip here, do this or that. Whatever it takes, they want to make some money. They're hungry and they work. So I don't think work ethic is a problem. People work here. They want to work. They want to make money. I see a lot of people that they look like they're entrepreneurs. I just think there's just needs some societal guidance to get these people on their feet, and because they definitely have the drive and they seem pretty good. They're good people. They're nice people. But as far as the conditions of what I've seen, the smell kind of smells like Houston. A lot of pollution, but at the same time, it doesn't smell as bad. It actually smells kind of sweet. I don't know why that is, but other than that, I would have to say it's a combination of Afghanistan in some respects and Mexico, kind of mixed together with their own twists. So anyway, we'll see what happens. I've got 2 weeks. I'm going to be traveling all over Egypt. I won't be just in Cairo, so it's going to be interesting to see some other cities and other things going on. The resort, I will have to say, is the nicest resort I've ever seen. I've ever been in. Way better than any 5-star Hilton or anything like that. Beautiful work, wood carvings, beautiful pool, beautiful inlaid woodwork with looks like oh, I don't know, ivory, but it's probably not real ivory, obviously, but it looks like ivory and lapis. It looks like that. I doubt it is, but it's just gorgeous furniture and gorgeous woodworking. So I will have to give this place is definitely 5 stars. This is a 5-star place. And it's all included in the package, which was nice. But we'll see how much we get charged for internet. That's definitely, communication is definitely a commodity around here. So anyway, okay, well, I'll go ahead and end my tape for now. And if anything, I think I'm going to grab a shower, get on the net, and try to shave, and try to get myself rested. I've been on a plane since yesterday, and I'm just tired. So it's been a long, long flight. And I'm really not looking back to flying back and going through this again. But obviously I got to get back home, so I know I'm going to endure it no matter what. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and shut it down for now, and we'll see what happens next. All right. Hello to U.S. from Egypt.